recording. Okay, great, good. So you will see over here in the chat, if you're new to Zoom, that I've put some handouts for you for this tonight's class. You have the 3-day holiday clean eating guide, and also there's 2 other things for Dr. Lulu's my December recipes and December food diary. And I'll be showing all of that to you as we move along. And okay, perfect. It looks like everything is working well. If for some reason during the presentation you can't hear me, just let me know. You can either put it in the chat. I'll try to keep an eye on that, or post it in like raise your hand, raise your thumb, whatever kind of works there. And then we will have time at the end of the session tonight. Oh, there's a question here. Oh, the chat's closed. Why does it do that? Let's see. Let me fix that. Thank you for letting me know. Let's see. Do that in the settings, I think. Okay. Okay. There we go. I think it's all set now. Thank you for letting me know that. Looks like everyone can chat with everyone. Okay, great. So you should be seeing what I sent you and then any other chats between everyone else that's attending. And you can chat with me. Put any questions there that you have during the presentation, or you can also pop them over into the Q&A section there, and I'll keep an eye on those. And at the end, I'll have time to answer questions. All right, let's get rolling here. Okay, I'm going to share with you. Okay. Oh, and by the way, this will be available. We'll send it out tomorrow. The team will get it out to you with a recap. So if you have to leave early, or if you want to share it with a friend, anything like that, or if you want to review everything that I talk about, feel free to do that and check out the email that we'll send with a recap. And then also, if you have any questions post of the webinar, you can send me a chat in the system if you're in the system, or you can send me an email as well. All right, I think it's all sharing, and I'm going to change my view here. Okay, perfect. Here we go. Well, welcome again to the 3-day holiday clean eating reboot. Now, one of the reasons why I really love this reboot is, during the holidays, it's so easy to kind of get wrapped up in everything, right? We have parties, we have things with family, we have traditions. It's like after Halloween, everything kind of starts to go downhill, right? We have sugar, and then we have Thanksgiving and holidays. So it's a really great to kind of look at things before the end of the year, but also before Christmas comes, as a really kind of like an assessment. So this is a great way as a little reboot, which I love. Okay, so a little bit about me. So if you're new to working with me, you're new to finding me, well, welcome. I'm so excited to have you here. And I'm Dr. LuLu Shimmick, and I'm a naturopathic physician and functional medicine practitioner. I'm an author and a botanical formulator. And I live in Asheville, North Carolina, in the beautiful mountains here. It's been very rainy here today, but it's just beautiful. I love being able to just hop out my door and be right in the woods and in the mountains. I share my expertise with the veteran community about using plants to help heal and elevate their lives while visiting botanical gardens, and enjoy anything related to delicious food. So I love helping others learn about plant medicine and also about cooking, which is one of the reasons why I love the 3-day reboot. And my podcast, The Genetic Genius, is dedicated to genomics and planetary alternative health. So it's everything you could know and want to learn about all different things: alternative health, mindset, different aspects of the body, physically, emotionally, spiritually. It's a really fun podcast. So check that out. You can find it on my website with all the guests, or you can also find it online on Apple and Spotify and Google. And then my new book focuses on using botanical medicine and other natural modalities to heal the whole body by optimizing vitality, increasing well-being, and enhancing cellular performance. So if you're looking maybe for a great Christmas gift for yourself or for another person, you can follow that link on my website, or you can just go straight to Amazon and put in Dr. LuLu. It'll come right up. So that's a little bit about me. And today I'm going to really be sharing clean eating habits for the holidays, right? How to have your best foot forward when it comes to clean eating, right? How to make decisions that best serve your body, best serve your health. And really, we want to be setting the template for the next year, for 2023, because, you probably heard or you experienced when we set a crazy resolution, it doesn't always work, right? Because our body, we get tired of it or it's too exaggerated. So that's why I really like to have the clean eating or 3-day clean eating reboot in the beginning before the holidays. So that way we can set that template. And then also when we move into 2023, we are already prepared. We're already set for a really great year ahead. Okay, let's dive in. Okay, so day number 1, right? So I'm going to be going through the different stages of the reboot, and this is great. It's a really wonderful, simple reboot. It really just helps. And really, when you're thinking about a reboot, we're eliminating the things that are inflammatory for the system, right? Things that are really targeting the body, causing like chronic pain or causing gut problems, all those things, right? So the other piece of this class or this workshop is I created a kitchen clean out challenge. And I already invited all of you to that. So if you are looking for a way to help your body be healthier during the holidays, cleaning out the kitchen, especially the fridge, is the best place to start. Like, what is in your fridge? What is your go-to when you're feeling tired, right? What are you pulling out? So day 1, we're going to be talking about why is it important, right, to do this holiday reboot. So a holiday reboot, what is that anyway, right? I love the word reboot is always makes me think about a computer, right? Because that's basically what it is. But we're talking about a reboot in the body, and it's a perfect opportunity to take a break from your routine and do something different, right? Because we get into the norm of doing the same things over and over again, especially when it comes to food. Studies have shown that Americans eat the same 30 foods in rotation. The holidays, what happens though is we bring in all the other foods that maybe we're like, oh, I'm going to make that extra batch of cookies, and maybe you eat more, or you go to a holiday party and there's all these types of foods that you shouldn't be eating, or alcohol and sugar. So it all adds up. And it's essential during the holidays to really make sure you have some you time so you can really recharge for the year ahead. And that's what I said about really creating this template about moving forward. So when we're rebooting our diet, it's about eating less processed foods, right? And you can think about when you're shopping at the grocery store, it's about eating the reboot is about eating on those outside aisles, all the things that are really healthy. Once we start to move into those inner aisles, everything is processed, right? It's in a box, it's in a package. So we want to be eating whole foods that are really nice and fresh. Or if you're in an area where they're still having farmers markets, you can also visit a farmers market as well. We want to be eliminating those processed foods, ones that are high in sugar, and increasing our intake of fruits and vegetables, those great nutrients, those antioxidants, the fiber, right? That really gives us nutrients to our body. Is you can think about like eating the rainbow of foods, right? What foods are, if you look in your fridge right now, let's say you just open it up, what kind of foods are in there in your vegetables and fruits? What do you see? Like here in this picture, there's beautiful red and green and yellow and orange, right? We really want to try to have the whole rainbow of foods in our refrigerator and in our life every day. And a great way to start this is really by planning ahead with a clean eating plan. And I find hands down that planning meals ahead really sets you out for success, especially if you're busy and you're tired or you're not feeling good, all those things, right? And you'll find I added into the chat here and also in the clean eating program, my meals for the month. These are a really great way. It comes with the whole breakdown of all the menus. And if you're looking for a shopping list, if you like to have the shopping list and also the meals per week, just let me know. I can share those with you as well. And a great way, right, is this like we're planning our meals or really focusing on what to get at the store. We want to buy healthy, organic foods like vegetables, fruits, grains, and non-dairy alternatives because dairy is inflammatory. Okay, so look at that beautiful smoothie. I love smoothies. I made a smoothie today. It didn't quite look like that, but I did have blueberries in it. I love this picture though. It sets a stage for an antioxidant smoothie. And you want to take time to take off of work, spend time with your family or friends, right? When we're really thinking about how we're going to have that reboot, how we're going to have the reset. And we want to give ourselves permission this holiday to really have fun. But fun doesn't mean necessarily eating everything in sight, right? That could be hindering our place of health. But that's why when we establish good habits, it's easy for us to do that, going out to eat or to parties and things like that. So it's not challenging to reboot after the holidays are over, right? This is like the holiday reboot. Then the new year, I'm going to have my amazing reboots coming out then, because that's the time when we really want to set things for the whole year ahead. So that's day one. Day one is about what is your session going to look like, or your 3 days ahead. And you want to really plan, like envision that out into the future. What does that look like for your weeks ahead through the holidays and beyond? Now look at this picture here, another beautiful picture. This is a little chicken or tofu bowl. And again, we have the rainbow of color, right? We have this beautiful daikon radish, or I think it's actually a watermelon radish. We have some sweet potatoes, orange and purple sweet potatoes, some cucumber or zucchini, some grapefruit, some sunflower sprouts. And, when we have all those different things, it really gives our body the nutrients it really needs to function well, to have high physiology, have like the systems on the body functioning on full speed. So day 2 is all about the benefits of eating healthy. It might seem, straightforward, but sometimes you forget about really what is making you feel better when you're eating healthy during the holidays. Okay, so on day 1, we broke down the importance of having a holiday reboot, right? It's like, why do we even want to do that? And again, remember, we want to set the stage for getting us through the holidays feeling great. And, this is our real kind of like, I would say, post-pandemic, we're still kind of in it, real holiday. So I think it's going to look a lot different for people. Last year was a little bit on the fringe. Now we're going to see a lot more people traveling and having parties. So you still want to make sure you're taking care of yourself, because when you're taking care of the inside, it allows your immune system to really be strong and fight off anything that might come your way, whether that's a bacteria or a virus, anything, right? The cold and flu season. And so it's really important to stay healthy to allow your body to have a strong immune system. And we also mentioned in day 1 that it'd be easier to reboot and return to normal after the holidays, right? It's like, if you have all these inflammatory foods come in, those processed foods during the holidays, it's difficult afterwards. You're like, ooh, I feel yucky. I feel bloated. I feel constipated. I feel nauseous. I feel tired. I feel anxious. I feel worried. I feel depressed. All those things that can come right along with eating unhealthy foods. And when we maintain our healthy food habits, like healthy habits in general that we should have all year round, there's a lot more than I just have to share with you, right? We have so many healthy habits, right? Those foundations of health: water, good food, good sleep, good exercise, all those pieces that can be difficult when we're not feeling well. So first, right, we have talked about day 1, why we want to do the the benefits, right? Now we're moving in. We want to be setting the stage. So first, we want to set up your meals for the week before Thanksgiving or any holiday, right? So let's think we have Christmas. It's, oh my gosh, it's a couple weeks away, which is crazy. So there's less temptation in front of you, right? We want to be planning our meals out as best we can. So when we come into those parties, like say there was a party this weekend, I myself am going to a potluck. It's like a white elephant party, super fun, but I know there's going to be foods there that are going to be kind of out of my range of eating, probably lots of alcohol, lots of sugar, lots of food. At a potluck, it's always different because people make their own food. So I always like to bring a really healthy dish that I know that I like to eat and that I can contribute, right? Like, look at this great salad. Like, that would be a great idea, right? It's got apples and avocado, and it looks like grapefruit pieces or orange pieces in there, and some beautiful greens. Like, what a great healthy salad you could bring to a party, right? I think I'm going to make a broccoli slaw, which is in one of the recipes that's in the guides. And I was like, oh, that would be really great to bring along. The hostess is making chili. So think about what do you have planned for the rest of the month? What does your situation look like? Are you having work parties? Are you having parties with friends? Are you having parties with families? Are you not doing any of that? Just having a big family meal, Christmas Eve and Christmas dinner. We're having family come. So I'm sure we're going to be eating out more than usual and eating a lot of things that could be off of my healthy plate, but I have made the plans in advance. I already have it laid out, like what meals we're going to be having here, what I can shop for, how I can help my family be healthy. I even scheduled a whole day of sauna for the whole family where we can go to the spa and really relax and detox. So you can set yourself up for success. So this really is about preparing, right? Being one step ahead of the game, always being ahead of the game when it comes to eating. Prepping any side dishes that you have or anything that requires baking. You can cook big pots of soup on the days that you have away from work, or maybe you have a free day. And like Sunday in our house is a big day of food prep. We're like, oh, we can make a big pot of soup, we can freeze it, and then we can put it into the other days during the week when we're busy. And you want to make sure that there's enough food at home so that leftovers don't become tempting, right? That's when it really starts to kick in, like cookies and snacks. I love to make cookies. I've been making lots of cookies this season, but I've been freezing them so I can take them to the party this weekend and give them away as gifts, so they're not as tempting in our little Santa cookie jar. Okay, so then we want to ensure that we always have water with us, right? Because when you have that water, it's going to hydrate, it's going to help your body detox, process food. It helps everything to flush through. And I'm going to be talking about some lemon water here in a little bit as well. So water is key. While you're at a party, make sure you're staying really hydrated, especially if you are having an alcohol, right? It's a nice treat or a holiday beverage. You want to make sure you're having the alcohol to help your body to process it, help your liver to be healthy. And while the holidays are a time to eat and drink and be merry, we don't want to pile up all the extra pounds by eating and drinking, right? And that might not necessarily be true to you. Maybe you want to be eating healthy to add on some extra pounds during the holiday, that you've been eating really poorly, your body hasn't been able to hold on to any healthy foods. So you're like, oh, this is a good time for me to get back on track and start building up some extra good muscle mass and toning the body, right? And water helps you feel hydrated, but it also helps you feel full and nourished. Cheers for water. I'm going to have a little sip myself. Now, when it comes time to the holidays, there are two different scenarios, right? One where you're the host. I love to host parties. It's one of my favorite things to do. And then also one where you're a guest, right? So you can think like, well, what are you doing? What are your plans? Remember, we talked about planning. This is where you're going to be planning. Are you the host, or are you the host? Are you going to be a guest at a party? And being a guest makes it 100 times harder, right, to eat healthier at the holiday party. And that's what I was talking about really planning, about, can you ask the host or hostess, can I bring something? I would love to make this favorite healthy dish. And a hostess or host loves it when you bring something to a party, but always ask in advance just to make sure it kind of like goes in with a theme, or maybe, you don't need to worry about that. But that way you can really help the host to really have a great party. So if you are the host or hostess, you can easily lighten up on the recipes, right? Choosing favorite healthy recipes, favorite healthy alternatives. And that's why, one, the guides I've given you, I also have a great healthy holiday cookie guide, and also a guide from November. If you need those and you want those, just reach out, put a chat into the portal. I can totally make sure that you have those in the system. I'll add those to the clean kitchen challenge too, so you have those there. I'll put them into the chat we have. You want to really focus on more nutritious foods like produce. And it's like, but what about when you're the guest surrounded by all those yummy but unhealthy foods, right? And I think the main thing that I like to do is kind of like put on my radar and like checking out the dishes. And if you can always ask the host or hostess or who brought the dish, kind of like what's in it. You can say like, oh, I'm avoiding this, or maybe you're avoiding gluten, for instance. The party I'm going to this weekend, luckily, is that the hostess is gluten-free. She always makes great stuff. But if you're avoiding something, bring your own, or ask the hostess. And you can always eat a healthier meal before the party as well. Then you don't feel as full for eating some of the unhealthy foods. So here are some of the tips that I like totally swear by when attending someone else's holiday party, right? So eat before you go, like I just mentioned, like hands down. If you have, even if that's some nice healthy snacks and you want to make sure you're getting the main ones, right? Fat and protein, that's going to satiate you and allow you to not feel the hormones that are going to be driving you to eat that unhealthy food. Use a small plate, right? That like the little snack plate that is going to allow you to have a much smaller portion. Start simple by eating primarily fruits and veggies that are available. So instead of going right for, some kind of thing, maybe that's a cheese dip or something, go for the veggie tray. Eat some of those veggies, get that fiber in ahead of time. And then you want to wait 10 minutes at least after you've consumed those fruits and veggies to see what else your body needs, right? It's all about communication and listening. What is our body really needing, right? How can we really help our body to be the healthiest during that time at the party and beyond? So limiting or nixing alcohol. I think mocktails have really come a long way. A lot more people are making mocktails. Now, a mocktail doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be really high in sugar, but also you can bring your own beverages. That's a great way. I always bring some like LaCroix water, or I'll make a nice unsweetened mocktail. There's so many fun ones that you can bring along so that you can have your own drinks at the party. Staying away from like sugary drinks, Coke and root beer and holiday eggnog, all of those things. And you want to eat mindfully and slowly. So this is a great time to have a conversation with your friend at the party, right? You're eating slowly, chewing, taking nice slow bites, thinking about what you're eating, and socialize away from the food, right? So what I just said was to help you slow down, but what you don't want to do is to just like eat mindlessly, right? When you're in like socializing and talking, you're like, oh, I just ate a whole plate of food. What happened, right? It doesn't allow your body, the hormones, that serotonin especially, to connect to the brain and gut, that gut-brain connection, to really allow your body to communicate, hey, I'm full, or hey, this is what I really need. Find other activities that don't involve food. So if you're at a party where they're doing activities, whether that's a present exchange, or maybe it's a little dance or whatever it is, find something that you can do where it doesn't involve food. Okay, I wanted to go over some pieces of lemon water because I think lemon water is a really great one to start. If you're not drinking daily lemon water, this is one of my favorite things to really, like in general, but to really help get through the holidays nice and healthy. So lemon water is amazing for you. It tastes delicious, and and really help you like lose weight, excuse me, or to detox, eliminate anything. Like it's really great for conservation, getting the bowels moving. And if you're not trying to lose weight, it's still beneficial in many ways, right? Which I was just saying. So let's look a little bit more about the benefits of lemon water. So there's many different ways to drink lemon water, and I have lots of great tips. So let's go over some of like the health benefits. And the reason lemon water should be consumed regularly isn't just because it's tasty, though it is so delicious. Lemon water is really great for you. It has tons of health benefits. It's great for digestion. This is one of my favorite things to really help with digestion, especially if you're having a lot of constipation. Having like a glass of lemon water, warm lemon water, as soon as you get up in the morning, it really helps get things moving. And lemon water is a great addition. You can drink it throughout the day. You can drink it in the morning. It's a really easy one. And you can see this nice picture of this person at the pool. Most of you probably aren't at the pool right this moment, a little cold, but maybe you are. Maybe you're in a nice warm place. Even just drinking more regular water in general can really help to get things moving, right? Decrease abdominal cramps, decrease digestive issues, gas, bloating, GERD, all those pieces. It's easier to lose weight if you're trying to drop some of those pounds on the scale. While just drinking lemon water on its own won't necessarily help you lose weight, right? It's an addition without other changes. And those other changes are lifestyle changes, right? Looking at what you're eating, exercising more, really being cognizant of your whole lifestyle as a holistic picture. It can boost your weight loss efforts when combined with other things, right? And that's what I want to look at when we're really looking at staying healthy through the holidays is what are we doing in our all the pieces of our life? How's our stress? How's our sleep? How's our diet? How's our nutrition? How's our water? How's our exercise, right? All the foundations of our house. And in lemon water, adding lemon water to your morning routine and this will really help get things moving. It can help increase your metabolism. It helps with the thyroid. It helps you burn fat faster, especially brown fat. So here's a great easy lemon water recipe. So to make a simple glass of lemon water, you need about 1/4 cup of water, juice from 1/2 cup of lemon, about 1/3 cup of boiling water added in. So you add the lemon juice to your empty glass first using a lemon reamer or a handheld juicer, right? And you want to extract as much of that lemon juice as you can. This is going to really increase its concentration. And then you want to add cold water and boiling water to the glass. And this is going to make the warm water really beneficial because you don't want to be drinking cool water. The other piece that you can do from this is you can just use like water that you've had on the countertop overnight, like that is a great way if you don't want to use boiling water. I don't usually always use boiling water because I don't drink water from the cool water from the tap or my filtration system. I let it sit on the counter where it's body room temperature, or actually not quite body, right? My house is not 98 degrees, but it's going to be more palatable for the system because you don't want to put cool water into your digestive system. It's like putting cold water on top of a fire. Our digestive system is a fire. And then you want to, you can also add lemon juice just to a glass of warm water from the tap or filtered water. And if you're having cold lemon water, add the juice of lemon to a glass of cold water. You can follow directions further down, right? So if you're going to make something like an infused water, I really only recommend doing cold lemon water in the cooler and the warmer seasons like the summer. So tips for drinking lemon water daily. 1, drink lemon water in the morning. Love this one. This is where you can have it a little warmer because you've just gotten up. You're going to really will help with constipation and digestive imbalance. This is a great experiment for you to try for yourself. Like, okay, I'm going to drink a glass of lemon water every day this week as soon as I get up, and I'm going to see how I feel. Like, okay, how are my bowel movements this day? How did I feel during the day? Was I less hungry? Did I have more energy? Just take a little mental note of the pieces in your like daily journal. So try it between meals to fill you up. This is a great one. Make infused water the night before, so you can add the lemon water with other things. You can put, like this time of year especially, you can put cranberries, you can put blueberries, you can put strawberries, you can put herbs, mint, lemon balm, cucumber. And there's so many ways to infuse water. Especially in the summer, I love cucumber mint infused water. That's one of my favorites. It's so good. And then you want to pay attention to your oral health. One thing that if you're going to drink lemon water every day, you just want to, like in the morning, especially, you want to swish out your mouth afterwards. And because you don't want that lemon to really stay on the teeth, you want to make sure that you're getting it off so it doesn't pull off any of that great enamel that you have on your teeth. Okay, what to add to your lemon water? So you can do ginger. I love doing fresh ginger, grated, so good. Honey, you can do honey or stevia or any of those little sweeteners. You could do fruit and herbs. So doing delicious fruits and herbs, like I mentioned, all of the berries. You can do frozen ones, but it's really the best to do fresh. And then any of the fresh herbs like mint and rosemary, those are all going to be really good. Okay, day number 3, avoiding unhealthy habits during the holidays. Oh my gosh, is that good smoothie? I love a green smoothie. Okay, so here are some of my incredible tips to help you avoid unhealthy habits during the holiday season, right? And this is our key. Like, how do we really avoid the habits that start to creep in when we're busier, or that maybe we're don't have the time for, we're traveling. A lot of people travel during the holidays, especially this year. I think we're seeing a lot more travel. Have been with my patients, and it's interesting because what I hear is like, well, I'm not going to have any time to exercise, or I'm not going to be able to eat normally like I like because I'm going to have family. But that's not true. You can make your choices, especially what I do when I'm traveling to visit family. I always schedule in, like if I go to Atlanta a lot to visit my parents there, I'll go shopping as soon as I get there, or I'll bring my own food, right? So I have my things that I like to eat. They eat really healthy, which is great and lucky for me. And then we always would do lots of exercise, right? Like planning that in, like, hey, let's go for a walk this morning. Let's go for a bike ride, plan those things in. And some of the most unhealthy common habits that people have, these are ones that you kind of like adopt over the holidays, forgetting your original diet plan. Like, right, you can go from non-dairy to dairy in one bite, super easy. Ditching your exercise program, like I just mentioned, like, oh, I'm too busy to exercise, or I'm traveling. There's lots of ways you can still do all those things when you're busy. Living more sedentary, like in a chair, in a couch, whatever that looks like. Not getting enough rest, staying up late, maybe binging Netflix, right, instead of going to bed early. I think I skipped one. Yeah. Okay, this one. And so look at that beautiful picture. Oh my gosh. I love broccoli, apples, basil, radishes. This one does have peanuts, and I'm not a super fan of the peanuts. They can be inflammatory. So I would, gosh, I don't know why it's doing that. I apologize. Oh my gosh, there we go. I'm not going to touch anything. And so they can be inflammatory, but the other nuts are really great. Like I think that's a walnut there. So that's a really good one. Parsley and radishes. So when you live in these conditions during the holiday season and you try to reboot afterwards into a healthier habit, it makes it that much more challenging, right? It's like you're like, oh, this is so horrible. I have to clean out my entire fridge. I have to, make everything so much harder for myself. But you want to actually do the reboot successfully without the struggle ahead of time. So that's why it's so important to plan your meals and healthier alternatives before the holidays begin, right? We really want to be in that space before the holidays kick in. And you use the tips from day 2 to stick to your diet and avoid temptation at other people's holiday parties. And additionally, be sure to get regular movement and not be a couch potato, mashed potato. And just because it's getting colder outside doesn't mean an excuse to stay in bed at a million blankets, right? All that does sound tempting, right? You can do lots of exercise inside, which is what I do. If it's like today, it was rainy, exercise inside, or bundle up and go outside. Okay, and as long as you stick to eating healthy and staying active during the holidays, you're going to set yourself up for success. Every piece of your holiday will be success and into 2023, and much easier, right? A less challenging reboot. So now what about other holidays, right? Sure, holidays such as Memorial Day, 4th of July, even Labor Day is going to be jam-packed with celebrations, just like everything we just mentioned. So you want to do the same plan for all those holidays, birthday parties, etc. When you have a family cookout, plenty to drink, and tons of temptation. Oh, look at that great pic. She's making a wonderful smoothie. You can see she's got some lemon, and it looks like some apple and all that spinach. There's bananas and avocado, kiwi, some nut milk. Really great. Like all those pieces that help to make a really healthy smoothie. And so really, thankfully, all the tips I've mentioned throughout this guide tonight, this webinar, can really help you, right? Through all kinds of holiday celebrations, not just December and New Year's, right? Or Christmas and New Year's that you have coming up. Or any other holiday that you're celebrating, not that you might not be celebrating because Christmas, maybe you're celebrating Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or something else. These tips are pretty much universal with all holidays. So it can fall into any holiday category. So apply them to every single one, right? So you have the best success. And remember, even if you've been eating healthier, exercising more, getting ample sleep the past few weeks of December or any day of the year, it can be challenging to get back on the track after a large holiday break. So thankfully, all these tips, oops, that's the same slide there. Okay. So that is a wrap. I'm going to show you the different pieces of the guide so that you're going to have all the tools that you're going to need for the step forward. So I'm going to stop this share here. You're going to see me in full effect. I'm going to just check and see if anybody has any questions. I don't see anything so far. I'm going to show you, all right, let's see here. I'll pull up my files I want to share. Okay, got 3 to share with you. So first I'm going to share with you the holiday guide. All right, and that is this one here. Okay, this is your 3-day holiday clean eating reboot guide, and this is the one that you saw in the chat. It's also going to be emailed out to you after the class tonight. So you'll see here table contents, why it's important. This is all the stuff that I went over with you in the presentation tonight. So why it's important in avoiding things. That was day 1, day 2, and day 3. And then you have it laid out for your entire piece through each day, which I love this, right? It's all laid out for you. You got your breakfast, you got your lunch and dinner, so you don't have to think about it. Super easy. Okay. So there's a little bit about me. And then here's, again, everything I just talked about with why you want to do the reboot. And then let's go through the recipes. So day 1, hot coconut flour porridge with protein powder. I love this one. If you need protein powder recommendations, just let me know. I have some ones that I really like, or if you want me to check one out, or put it into our chat, into the clean eating challenge, right? So you're like, ooh, this is so cool. I want to really see like what is this protein like? What do other people think about it? This is my favorite one, right? Let's mix it up. So this is a great breakfast. Also, and it's a cilantro roasted vegetable bowl for lunch. I love this because it's got the cilantro. Cilantro is a heavy metal chelator. It's going to help pull out any toxins from the system. Roasted vegetables are great. This has got cauliflower rice, so it's grain-free. Really a great meal. And just a little bit about cauliflower rice. It's gotten a lot more popular because it is in the keto and paleo category. You can buy it at the store. It's usually in the frozen section. You can also make your own. You can take cauliflower and you put it into the Cuisinart bowl and you pulse it, grind it until it becomes looks like rice. So that's an easy way to do it. Okay, and then dinner, roasted broccoli and cauliflower with salad. So you can see we're not having a lot of really heavy animal protein because we want our body to be able to detox and reboot. It's got a lot broccoli and cauliflower. That's our cruciferous family vegetables. There's lots of fiber, great for hormones, decreasing estrogen. So it's really going to help get things moving through. And then day 2, strawberry smoothie. I love this one. You can use fresh strawberries or your frozen, either one. And you can also switch up the spinach. You could do another version like kale or something, whatever you had. For lunch, a massage kale salad with orange vinaigrette and roasted root vegetables. Yum, delicious. I love kale. It's so good for you and super easy to buy and eat. And when you're massaging it, the reason you're doing that and cutting up is because you want to get the enzymes to be releasing from the kale easier for digestion. Okay, and dinner, a toasted Brussels sprouts with carrots and sweet potato. Another really delicious one. We again have the cruciferous vegetables. We got lots of colors with carrots and sweet potatoes. And day 3, a chia pudding with pear. I love chia seeds. They're so, so healthy for you, especially when it's in a warm with like the pear and the vanilla protein powder. Delicious. Sesame, ginger, spinach bowl. So this has got the cauliflower rice. It's got spinach. It has the dressing. It's got lentils. You can leave these out if you're not doing beans. And dinner, garlic Swiss chard and spiced cilantro, cauliflower rice, and split peas. And you can, again, leave those beans out. And if you're not doing any beans, like if you're doing an AIP program, something like that. And then here's some basic recipes if you are doing beans. And also you could add in here, just if you're going to be eliminating beans, you could add in some sort of animal protein, a nice clean fish, or maybe like a nice clean chicken, right? Grass fed, no hormones, all of that. So you could add that in instead. But I would rather you stick with the things that are not on the animal protein category for that 3-day reboot. So here are some recipes how to make the mung beans and the lentils and the split peas. Okay, so that's that. And then let me share the other one. Okay, and here is the recipe guide for the month of December. This is all of the recipes that I bring together. So this is going to give you lots of different things to try over all of December. It's got breakfast, basics, omnivore, proteins, dressings, snacks, lunches, and dinner. So really great things you'll see here to really help you to, again, eat healthy, right? So here's what I would recommend. You do the reboot and then you get the recipe guide out and you really start making the foods through the rest of the month that are from the guide that are nice and healthy, dairy-free and mostly grain-free. And you can, as I was saying too, you could look for something to take to a holiday party. Like, let's see, there's garlic shrimp. That would be a great one. You could make a bowl. You could take here's a tabbouleh lentil salad. That's a great one to take to a holiday party. There's a Provence skillet here where you have lots of vegetables. That would be another good one to bring. There's a fun one, loaded chili taters, right? You could make little mini ones. That's a good one. Some Thai flatbreads. Here's a quinoa bake. You could make it and bring that. Like there's lots of really good things here. And there's one dessert. There's a pistachio coconut bite. So wonderful recipes to get you through December. All right, and then let's see here. And then I also created for you a food diary, and this is going to help you to really learn over the reboot and through December about things that are aggravating your system. What time are you eating? What foods are you eating? The amount of foods, what's your hunger level? Are you eating at home? Are you eating out? And then notes. And then here you want to put the foods in, morning, breakfast, snack, etc. And then write any of the symptoms, like if you're having headaches, migraines, cramps, abdominal symptoms, any pain symptoms, any hormonal symptoms, put all those things there as well. Okay, super. All right, so those are the handouts that you received. Now I'm going to show you the challenge. So this is behind the scenes. Mine looks a little different than yours. You've only had one piece that's been opened up for you yet, and that's taking inventory. So let's just look at this one. Okay, so the Clean Kitchen Clean Out Challenge. This is awesome. So it's going to walk you through what you're looking for, right? So you want to be looking for expired dates, open and unfinished foods and sauces, stale foods, expired foods, old leftovers, freezer burn foods, forgotten frozen foods, right? You want to look at everything in your pantry, freezer, and fridge. I always recommend doing this during the holidays and then also doing another one in January because you're going to have tons of different things, right? Moving into 2023. Health tip: if you're unsure if a food is still good, just toss it, right? My husband always says, like, will you smell this? I'm like, no, like, if you think it's gross, just toss it. Um, Toss or donate junk food, right? Not that we want to help the world eat junk food, but if you have food like it's in a can that you're not eating anymore, you don't want it, there's lots of places you can donate food. Foods that commonly cause food sensitivities and food allergies. So these are things you want to be looking for when you're cleaning out your cabinet. Wheat and gluten, cow milk and dairy, corn, shellfish and fish, tree nuts and peanuts, soy, eggs, nightshades. I would add on there any yucky oils, right? And that's going to be, I think, on this next section. Food additives, artificial preservatives, high fructose corn syrup, artificial sweeteners, refined sugar, alcohol, caffeine, GMOs. So this is where you're really going through and you're taking a inventory of what's going on. And you can put this in the chat, like, hey, look, I did the inventory and I was so surprised that I had 4 bags of sugar, right? Like, what do you have in your cabinet that you're finding is contributing to you maybe eating unhealthy or eating unhealthy through the holidays? Okay, so that's that one there. And then you're going to see also, let me go back to that. You also get you had a survey. It's not going to let me get to it from here, but you had a pre-challenge survey that came out, and you also have one at the end too. So each day you're going to have a module that's going to be released to you. You're going to have a wipe it down, a replace and restock, a reorganize, and then a finale, right? You did it. So make sure you're commenting in there and chatting about how it's going for you. What's going on? What are your challenges? What do you need help with? Right. So I can help. All right. And everybody else can too. It's going to be super fun. All right. So that's good there. And then let's wrap up our PowerPoint. And I know it always goes to the beginning thing. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, good. Okay, that's a wrap. So if you're looking for more help, feel free to schedule a discovery session with me about how you can move into 2022 from 2023 with the best foot forward, right? What are your goals going to be? What do you want to look at? Do you want to look at your hormones, genetics, food, whatever it is? Make that session with me so we can get you started on the right foot. And then thank you so much, everyone that attended tonight. And for those of you that are watching later via the webinar recap, I loved having you on now and then. And these are some ways you can find me. So you can, of course, find my website at doclulu.com. You can email me at drlulushimmick@doclulu or at info@doclulu.com. And you can also send me a chat in the patient portal system. That's that system that you were invited to. If you're new to it for the challenge, you can send a chat to me there privately, and you don't have to do it in the group. And then make sure you're following me on Instagram or Facebook for all of my health tips. And then don't forget to sign up for my amazing Genetic Vibe membership. And we're launching that in January. You can go ahead and sign up, and it's going to be super fun. And I'm so excited to really help you to have the best elevated health and optimal health for 2023. Okay, there's a little disclaimer. Everything that I say or recommend in this webinar tonight is not intended to diagnose or treat any disease. All right, goodbye. Okay, awesome. Well, thanks so much for everyone that attended. Does anybody have any questions about anything here? And you can also send me a question later. I don't see any questions. Okay. Don't see anything. So thank you again so much for attending tonight. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening and your holidays. I'm wishing you all the happiest and healthiest holiday. So thanks again for attending and have a most wonderful evening. Okay, I'm just going to check to make sure that we're all good. Okay, thanks so much, everyone. Have a great night.